Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Hanson at the Town and Country Public Library. Today we'll be decorating some eggs for Easter or a springtime decoration. We're going to decoupage these eggs. So what you need to start with are plastic eggs or wooden eggs that you can get at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, Mod Podge, and we're using a satin finish. It doesn't matter if you use satin or flat, it either will be fine. You can also get that at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And then we just grabbed some napkins from the store, dollar store, grocery store. They do sell decoupage paper online. I imagine you could use tissue paper or newspaper print if that's the look you're going for. So the first thing we need to do is cut out the design from our napkins. So I'm going to cut out these pretty little blue flowers on this napkin. And I have some other ones I already cut out. You just want to go for a small kind of flower or whatever spring design catches your fancy. And then just trim it up. Since these are 2-ply napkins, you have to pull the 2 layers of paper apart, which we'll do just as soon as I finish here. I'm going to cut this a little more. We did have a hard time finding napkins with a small design on it. As you can see, these tulips on these napkins are a little big, but we couldn't find teeny designs. Okay, so I have my little design cut out. Now you have to separate the plies, which actually I think this is just a 1-ply napkin. Okay, so this napkin here is 2 plies. So you would have to separate that into 2 different layers. I can't see it. Okay, well, you'll have to figure that out on your own. All right, so I have my little design here that I want, and I have other designs that were cut out previously and separated. So I'm gonna choose these 2. Then you choose your egg. I'm gonna choose a white one. If you want to, you can purchase wooden ones and paint them if you want them to be white. I just went with a white plastic one. So the first thing you're gonna do is take your Mod Podge, and I just put it in a little container so it was easier. And I treat this like a glue. So you just put it on the area that you want to adhere your picture. Just a thin layer to glue it down. And then you kind of figure out where you want it. And then start in the middle and tap it down, and don't get your fingers in the glue, or the Mod Podge I should say, because then you might run the risk of ripping the paper. It's also handy to have some, like a little wet paper towel nearby. And see, I didn't put enough Mod Podge on the bottom, so I'm just going to go over it a little more and get that all on there. And then tap, tap, tap. Now, if you're running into a problem and your fingers are getting sticky, you can use some saran wrap, and that will prevent you from, sticking to the paper. And that way you can just kind of brush it down so it's all smooth like that. Okay. So then here's the next trick. You're going to have to, if you want more than one design on your egg, kind of secure it with your other fingers and paint some more Mod Podge on the other side of your egg to secure that. And then again, if you don't want to get your fingers sticky or that, you can just use some saran wrap to kind of get it. And you're just smoothing it so there aren't wrinkles. If there are a couple, that's fine. It's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, so I have that design there and that design there, and I'm happy with that. Some people want to cover the entire egg with different little designs, and you can do that. The thing with that is if you overlap the existing paper, you're going to have to let it dry between layers. Okay, the next thing is, so I have those two designs secure. You just take your Mod Podge and brush over the top. A light layer, trying to stay in one direction. Don't go over it too much. See, I do have some wrinkles in there, but that actually looks cute. It's going to be white, but that will dry clear. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. The reason for doing this is it secures the picture to the egg better. There. So that's finished. And you can see that it's white, but I assure you it will dry clear because I'm just going to set that on plastic wrap. This is the one I did earlier, and as you can see, it dried clear. And there you have a very cute springtime decorated egg. You can have it for Easter, or you can keep it out for the all of springtime. So I hope you enjoyed today's little craft, decoupage eggs for springtime. Thanks.